Are we ready, Scott? Call to order the meeting of Fitchburg Public Safety and Human Services for June 14th, 2022, held at City Hall in the Francis Huntley Cooper Council Chambers. I'm here in person. Jay is zoomed in. And our first item here is public appearances for non-agenda item. I believe you are all here for agenda items. Okay. So we'll move on to 3 alpha, the consent agenda. We have a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the minutes, the approval of routine licenses, which I note are 5 new ones, and the cigarette license renewals. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Okay. Any discussion, Jay? I don't have any. Minutes look fine. Okay.
These are all good.
Call the vote. All in favor of the consent agenda signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, 4 alpha, review of the following license applications, sound permits. The first is for Promega Company Picnic, Promega Corporation, 2800 Woods Hollow Road, Fitchburg, for Promega Company Picnic to be held at 5500 East Sherrill Parkway, Fitchburg, on this Friday, June 17th, 2022, from 4 to 7 with amplified live music. We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Moved by Alan. The only question I have for you is how many people are you expecting to attend? You can come up. Yeah, we won't bite.
This microphone?
You can sit down.
Can we sit down? Okay.
Yeah.
We're hoping for 1,000.
1,000. Okay. Where will they all park?
They're all employees, though.
Okay. All right.
Underneath the building. You'll never even see them.
Wonderful. You answered my question. Second, I guess I'll just add, we want you to have fun. The amplified sound within reason. If the wind is right, could have people down here, complaining. So please keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
Have fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Jay, any questions? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the Promega Company picnics signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Jay, did you? I didn't.
Aye.
Okay. Motion carries. Next, 4 Bravo, the Madison Walk to Cure Scleroderma. Scleroderma Foundation of Greater Chicago, 125 South Clark Street, 17th floor, Chicago, Illinois, 60603, for Madison Walk to Cure Scleroderma, to be held at McKee Farms Park, 2930 Chapel Valley Road, on Saturday, June 18th, this Saturday, from 8:30 to 12:30 with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Do you have how many people, I guess I'll ask, how many people are you expecting or hoping to attend this event?
So I just looked at our registration numbers. It looks like approximately 50 to 75 people will be there.
Okay.
In terms of volume, for what it's worth, we are aiming for a volume where there is a little bit of ambiance, but you can still talk to each other.
Okay.
If that gives you a sense of the level of sound.
I like that. The time
That's
not-
my favorite kind of sound.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
where
not
you
as
still
concerned
talk.
with the sound. If you're not up by 8:30 and the music wakes you up, so be it. And
Yeah.
it's done by 12:30. We're used to it being loud then.
Yeah.
Jay, any
Yeah.
questions? Oh, Shannon, add that Shannon Strassman is now here also. All right, seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the Madison Walk to Cure Scleroderma signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next, for Charlie.
you.
Thank you. Next, for Charlie, the Yates Walker graduation party. Robbie Yates, 2570 Targhee Street, Fitchburg, Wisconsin, for Yates Walker graduation party to be held at McKee Farms Park on Saturday, June 18th, from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Someone is on the phone, I believe. Robbie is there. Just a quick question. Where's the graduate from? Is it Verona, Madison, Oregon?
There's one from West High School and one from Country Day
Oh, okay, all right.
in Wanakee. Yeah.
Didn't mean to
But
slight
they
any,
both live in Fitchburg.
okay. Didn't mean to slight
And
anyone.
actually, it's at McGaw Park, not McKee Farms.
You are correct, McGaw Park,
Okay.
53. I thought this is going the same time as the scleroderma. It didn't make sense. Okay. McGaw, it's held at McGaw Park, 5236 Lacey Road. Okay. Any questions on this? Again, I always let amplified sound within reason, I guess, is what I'd ask. Okay, any
Yeah,
questions?
this is a PowerPoint type thing, so
Oh, okay. Then
like pictures of the kids with some music playing in the background.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Thank you. Sounds great. Sounds great. All right, any questions from the board? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the Yates Walker graduation party, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next, for Delta, Abraha graduation party. Aaron Abraha, 2844 Marlage Street, Fitchburg, Wisconsin, for Abraha graduation party to be held at McGaw Park, 5236 Lacey Road, on Saturday, June 25th, from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. with amplified sound. I'll move approval on this one. Aaron, do you have anything to add? Okay, all right. You don't have to come up. I would just, same caution I give everyone, with the sound. Have fun, but be respectful of the neighborhood. All right. Did I pronounce your last name? Was I close? All right, good. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Aaron. Okay. Call the vote. All in favor of the Abraha graduation party, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, for Echo, the XES anniversary party, Annie's Zweifel, 9901 Silicon Parkway, Prairie Parkway, Verona, for XES anniversary to be held on at McKee Farms Park, Chapel Valley Road, Saturday, June 30th, from 12 p.m. to 9 with amplified live music. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Quick question, Annie, what does XES stand for?
Extreme Engineering Solutions.
Okay, so I will add then, did you have this event last year? Do you recall?
We did, and I just want to confirm the date should be July 30th.
July 30th, I've got it, okay. All right. Annie, I feel compelled to mention, last year after your event, the city park staff complained to me that they felt the restrooms had been trashed and the music was overly loud. I heard that from neighbors, so I ask you, please be respectful. We're glad to have your event, but I feel obligated to pass that along to you, all right?
Yes, most definitely. We're going to better monitor the music this year, keep it at a lower decibel than last year, and then as far as the bathrooms go, we're going to make it a point to have more dumpsters on site.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for addressing that. Board have any questions? Call the vote. All in favor of 4 Echo, the XES anniversary party, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next, 5 Alpha, review the following license applications. Fitchburg Festival of Speed, approval of temporary Class B picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses. Fitchburg Festival of Speed. This is being hosted by the Verona Youth Hockey Association, 451 East Verona Avenue, Verona, Wisconsin, for temporary Class B license for Festival of Speed at the Agora 5511 East Sherrill Parkway, Fitchburg, on Saturday, July 9th, from 10 to 10. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. How many, I guess I would ask, how many are you expecting for the event?
Throughout the day, we're expecting probably around 1,500.
Okay. So with one that large, I always ask, be mindful of street crossing and not impeding traffic.
Yeah, we will have
Fish
some street
hatchery.
closures around the Agora, that block.
Okay.
But yeah.
Did you had this event last year, didn't you?
Yeah, it's happened for a couple of years now.
Okay, sounds good.
Skipping COVID, of course.
Shannon, Jay, any questions? Okay, call the vote. All in favor of 5A, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, 5 Bravo. Consideration of application for specialized events, street use sound permit, Fitchburg Festival of Speed, Race Day Events, LLC, Sub-Zero Parkway, Fitchburg, to hold Fitchburg Festival of Speed at the Agora Pavilion, East Shell Parkway, at the corner of Research Drive on Saturday, July 9th, from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., with amplified sound music and a pyrotechnic display from 9:45 to 10 p.m. Large-scale street use using various Fitchburg roads from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. I assume the 5 you're setting up on the streets, getting things blocked off? Okay.
Yeah, we'll be there quite early.
I've talked to the fire chief about the safety involved, trucks that we need, roads that we need closed off, safety distances, and where we're going to shoot and where they're going to be.
Okay. Chief, you are satisfied?
Yeah, he has talked to me.
I know you don't.
Oh, that-
I know you don't.
Hey, nice to meet
I know
you.
you don't care for fireworks very often.
Well, fireworks done safely, I'm way okay with. I do prefer a pyrotechnician over public, private
I would agree.
displays. That said, we're still working on the permit because there was some question about parking in the fallout area. So we are working with a pyrotechnician in order to determine what that ultimate fallout area is going to be, and then make sure that we do that within the confines of the area that we're considering the launch. Ultimately, it's a go, no-go based on the pyrotechnician, but we do know that some of the area that has been used or identified as the fallout area has been used as parking in the past with Research Park Drive and the UW parking lot. So we need to make sure that that's all addressed well in advance.
Chief, how long, do you have a time frame? You know, I'd be willing to, I really don't want to, I can't approve this, you know, unless I have your approval, but we certainly could. We could defer, and I believe we could get an email from you and reply. Is Tracy trying to jump in here and strangle me, I suspect?
Yeah, if I could just interject here for a moment. The actual pyrotechnic application only needs to be signed off by the mayor and the fire chief. That does not need to be approved by the board.
Okay.
We add the portion of the pyrotechnic display in with the street and sound just for your information, so you know that there will be fireworks
Okay.
there. So tonight, all you're really approving is the sound in the street portion of this event. And then once Joe has all the information he needs, he'll sign off on the pyrotechnic display
Okay,
application, and then they'll be approved for that.
sounds good.
Hope that helps.
That helps a lot. It helps a lot. I don't wanna- So,
The
for
show
your
itself, I'm looking at about 10 to 12 minutes. It's not going to be that long for the show itself. Also, I had talked about possibly doing 1 shell per hour, starting like 5, 6 o'clock, just on the hour to let other people in the area know about it, to try to draw more of a crowd.
I am going to.
Yeah, so you're going to get two signatures, one from me, one from the mayor, and that is typically done with all of those elements in place so that we can plan accordingly. Because typically the pyrotechnician has a course of action that they will follow. We want to make sure that it's in tune with what we would expect during emergency response, and we'll work together in order to identify that plan.
Thank you, Chief. All right. Board have any questions? I would just add, I like fireworks. George Plimpton, the famous author, said, fireworks make people happy. We should have them on more than the 4th of July. No, I know.
About the 9th of July.
Agreed.
It was on the 9th.
I do the Columbus show, and I've also do the Sun Prairie Racetrack, Angel Park Speedway, so.
Okay. All right, we'll call the vote. All in favor of 5 Bravo, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you for coming.
Carbon copy of the show.
Again,
Same shells.
the permit for the pyrotechnics is contingent on the mayor and the chief signing. This, we're not giving you approval for that. Okay, the next, what number is it here? I stapled over. 6 alpha, okay. Consideration of the following fermented beverage and intoxicated liquor license contingent upon payment of all fees owed by the city. All our renewal applications. So first one, A, Class A fermented malt beverage and Class B intoxicating liquor. American Multi-Cinema Incorporated, 6091 McKee Road, DBA AMC Theaters, Katie Carson Agent. Blazing Wings Incorporated, 6227 McKee Road, Suite F, DBA Buffalo Wild Wings, Nathan Lips Agent. Julio Madison LLC, 2784 South Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Me and Julio, Charissa and Brett Agent. Monkey Shines Incorporated, 6209 McKee Road, DBA Monkey Shines, Corey T. McCannon Agent. Quivies Grove Incorporated, 6261 Nesbitt Road, DBA Quivies Grove, James Craig Kinning Agent. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Strassman. Any questions?
No.
Okay, familiar with all of these establishments?
Yeah.
All right, we'll call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. All right. I'll read the next one, then I'm going to turn them over to you guys, okay? So we'll rotate. Next, 6 Bravo, Class B fermented malt beverages, beverage retail license and reserve, Class E intoxicating liquor license. First, Badger Columbus Club LLC, 5256 Verona Road, DBA Knights of Columbus Council, 4527. My friend Daniel William Kelly Agent. Benvenitos Incorporated, 2949 Triverton Pike Drive, DBA Benvenitos Italian Grill. Danielle Amatry Agent. Cali Fresh LLC, 2990 Cahill, Maine, Suite 100, DBA Tapatinos, Daniel Hernandez Agent. DTL Holdings LLC, 2961 Trevorton Pike Drive, DBA Liliana's Restaurant, David Heidi Agent. Fitchburg Flying Hound LLC, 6317 McKee Road, Suite 300, DBA The Flying Hound Ale House, Stefan Daviaso Agent. Funks LLC, 5956 Executive Drive, DBA Funk's Pub, Jeffrey John Funk Agent. GD2 LLC, 2980 Cahill, Maine, DBA Great Dane Pub, Fitchburg, Haley Burgum Agent. Hatchery Hill Motel LLC, 2969 Cahill, Maine, DBA Wyndham Garden, David A. Schultz Agent. Hatchery Hill Hotel 2 LLC, 5421 Caddis Bend, DBA Hawthorne Suites, David A. Schultz Agent. Hatchery Hill Restaurant LLC, 3041 Cahill, Maine, DBA The Thirsty Goat, David A. Schultz Agent. Hop House Brewing Incorporated, LLC, 2975 Sub-Zero Parkway, DBA Hop House Brewing Company, Philip Simon Horst Agent. Hy-Vee Incorporated, 2920 Fitch-Rona Road, DBA Hy-Vee, Ross Grunwald Agent. Laredo's Mexican Restaurante Incorporated, 2936 South Fish Hatchery Road, Suite 12, DBA Laredo's Mexican Restaurante, Jose J. Orante Agent. Mad Power Training Center, 5264 Verona Road, DBA Mad Power Training Center, Amy Sandborn Agent. Max Maya LLC, 5957 McKee Road, Unit 5, DBA Barrique's Market. Matt Wagant Agent, Pancake Cafe, Fitchburg LLC, 6220 Nesbitt Road, DBA Pancake Cafe, Fitchburg LLC. Latrum Ukmata Agent. Pounders LLC, 6285 Nesbitt Road, DBA 10 Pin Alley, William Pounders Jr. Agent. Tuscany Mediterranean Grill LLC, 2969 Cahill, Maine, DBA Tuscany Mediterranean Grill, David A. Schultz, agent. $2 LLC, 2985 Research Park Drive, number 200, DBA Atomic Koi Cocktail Lounge, Hawk Sullivan, agent. Do we have a motion to
So
approve?
moved.
Moved by Alan. Okay. Any questions? I believe I know all of these facilities also. All right, call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Next, we have six Charlie. Shannon, would you like to read this one?
Sure. So Toka Training Center, Madison, LLC, 5964 Excelsior Drive, DBA Breakaway Sports Center, Inc., Jameson Forstad Labs, agent, Nine Springs Golf Course, LLC, 2201 Traceway Drive, DBA Nine Springs Golf Course, Daniel Jerome Larson, agent, Thai Noodles, LLC, 5957 McKee Road, number 103, DBA Thai Noodles, Ryan C. Farrell, agent.
I'll move approval. I will mention these are for Class B fermented malt beverages. Any questions? Call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Shannon, why don't you do the next one? It was short, and then Jay can do a echo here.
So, Class B fermented malt beverage and Class C retailer license for sale of wine. Hively Restaurant, 5957 McKee Road, number 108, DBA Hively Restaurant, Satala Singh, agent, Kancha LLC, 3054 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Concha Bakery and Deli, Thomas D. Ballista, agent, Mod Superfast Pizza, LLC, 2960 Cahill, Maine, number 130, DBA Mod Pizza, Heidi Yan, agent, Oasis Cafe, LLC, 2690 Research Park Drive, DBA Oasis Cafe, Kimberly May Schwauer, agent.
I'll move approval.
So moved.
I beat you, Jay. No, once. Can say that once in my life. All right, any questions?
No.
Call the vote. All in favor of 6 Delta signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Jay, do you have this printed out in front of you to read?
You bet I do.
Okay, 6 Echo is yours then.
All right. So this is Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor. First one is Aldi Inc., 6261 McKee Road, DBA Aldi, number 104, Travis Rasmussen, agent. Capital Petroleum LLC, 2770 South Sayin Road, DBA Sayin BP, Assad Shazad, agent. DSPC Inc., 3064 Fish Hatchery Road, doing business as O'Connor Liquors, Mary O'Connell, agent. Fox Heritage Foods LLC, 5957 McKee Road, Suite 7, DBA Heritage Catering, Dan Fox, agent. Kelly Williamson, 2956 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Mobile Mart, Suzanne Dorsey Sterling, agent. Quick Trip Inc., 6133 McKee Road, DBA Quick Trip number 957, Corey Zeman, agent. Monumental Enterprises Inc., 5276 Williamsburg Way, DBA Liquor Town, Samuel Michael Fassbender, agent. RRS Operations, 2916 Hard Rock Road, DBA Staybridge Suites, Raveen Shah, agent. Steve's at Orchard Point, 6227 McKee Road, DBA Steve's at Orchard Point, Randall Wallet, agent. Target Corporation, 6321 McKee Road, DBA Target Store T2106, Matthew Panas, agent. Ultimate Mart LLC, 3010 Cahill, Maine, DBA Pick and Save number 8182, Terrence P. Rock, agent. And White Way Holdings Inc., 2050 County Highway MM, DBA Town and Country Mart, nearby Ponglee agent.
Thank you, Jay. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Strassman. Any questions? Seeing none, we'll call the vote on 6 Echo, Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next, I'll take 6 Foxtrot, the Class A fermented malt beverage. La Concha LLC, 3058 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Concha Bakery and Deli, Tomas Balestra, agent. La Hispania LLC, 3061 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Hispania Grocery Store, Lid Tejeja, agent. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
So moved.
Moved by Strassman. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Next, 6 Gulf. Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A cider license. Fitchburg Orchard Incorporated, 2227 Fitchburg Road, DBA Apple Garden Orchard, David T. Wilds, agent. Quick Trip Incorporated, 6208 McKee Road, DBA Quick Trip, number 959. Dennis Johnson, Valeska Ammons, agent. Speedway LLC, 2810 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Speedway number 4170. Jerisha Blandon, agent. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Allen. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of 6 Gulf, Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A cider license signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next, on our agenda, we have 7 Alpha, approval of resolution or ordinance. Ordinance is 2201, ordinance to prohibit parking on both sides of Oregon Road. Do we have a motion? Moved by Allen. I'd like discussion on this. Board of Public Works deferred this, as did, I believe. I'm not sure about the other committees. We wanted to go down and take a look at it. Maybe, Jay, you're more familiar.
Oh, I drive by it every day, which is why I wrote this ordinance. So let me give you some background here. There's this section of Oregon Road has bike lanes on both sides of the road. And there are bike lanes all over that neighborhood. All of the bike lanes are already posted no parking, except for this section, and people are parking in the bike lanes. And so what's happening, especially when people are parked on both sides of this road, is it's making for a very dangerous situation, especially at night. And it's pushing the bikes out into the middle of the road because they can't ride in the bike lane that's marked. So the police department knows about this and they've been called, but because it's not posted, and because we don't have a specific ordinance giving them something to write up a citation for, they've been reluctant to write citations to people who are parked there. So before we vote on it, what I would like to do is make a motion based on the memo from Public Works. I'd like to make a motion to remove the reference to painting the curb yellow. So I'll make that motion.
I'll second that. All right, we're voting on the amendment. So just to clarify, you're in favor of painting the curb yellow. Is that?
Yeah, well, so the memo from Public Works, I put it in there because I thought it was needed, but the memo from Public Works said that the yellow painting isn't enforceable anyway, so we really need the signs there that tell people not to park in the bike lane.
Okay.
So the painting the curb yellow is apparently not enforceable. Just if the curb is just painted yellow, it doesn't get you a parking ticket.
Okay. So first, let's vote on this amendment. Jay's amendment is to remove the painting of the curb yellow from this ordinance. Any further discussion? We'll call the vote. All in favor of the amendment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Back to the main motion. Jay,
So the bottom line on this is people aren't supposed to be parking in the bike lane anyway. And this is a marked, it's a bike lane that is striped on the road, but there's no signage there. If you go just a little bit further north into the town of Madison on Ski Lane, the same line continues into the town of Madison, but there's a sign there that says no parking bike lane. If you turn the corner onto oh crap, I can't remember the name of that street, the one that goes up by Artisan Village. There's a bike lane there too, and there's a sign that says no parking bike lane. But this, for some reason, this section of bike lane never got signed, and it never got added to our no parking ordinance. So that's all this does, is it it clarifies that people aren't supposed to be parking in the bike lane.
Jay, as I read through that, I saw, it referenced a lot of that parking was due to when construction was being done on the apartments that were along there. That construction's all done now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That construction is the issue less now? Without the
No, the residents of Artisan Village are parking there. They're parking it's mainly the residents of Artisan Village who are parking there because some of the buildings at Artisan Village face that road. And even though it's about 60 feet, man, it's probably longer than that, it's probably about 80 feet from the road up to their front doors, they would rather walk the 80 feet up that hill to their front door than walk around the building to where the parking lot is.
I don't know the answer to this, maybe you do, but, is there maybe not adequate parking for that facility? They'll have parking based on number of units, and, there might be roommates in a unit, each one,
that was one of the concerns I had, but the bottom line, Dave, is even if there's not adequate parking at Artisan Village, you still can't park in the bike lane. The bike lanes are there for a reason. So, but not too long ago, I did drive down there and there were 11 cars parked in the bike lane. And when I drove through Artisan Village, there were more than 11 empty parking spaces back in there. Yeah. So it's not that they don't have enough parking spaces. It's just that the people don't want to park and walk around the building.
Would, just allowing it on one side of the street, would that be an alternative?
Well, it may be, but we have marked bike lanes currently on both sides of the street. And like I said, once you get past Innovation Parkway? That's what it is. Once you get past Innovation Parkway and you're in the town of Madison, which is going to be the city of Fitchburg in a few months, that section is already posted no parking on both sides of the street because that's where the bike lane is. So it doesn't make any sense to have the bike lane allow parking in the bike lane on one side. Besides, we have another ordinance that says you can't park in the bike lane. So that's really what this has come down to, is that bicyclists, and I've gotten a number of emails from bicyclists. They're being pushed out into the middle of the road because they cannot ride. There's a curb there. They cannot ride in the bike lane because the cars are parked there. And the cars are parked there pretty much parked there around the clock. So it's just creating a very unsafe situation.
Well, yeah. Riding your bike is unsafe, just inherently,
Well, yeah, but when you have to be riding on the center line of the roadway because there's a car parked in the 4 feet that we provide for a bike lane, that makes it even worse.
Yeah. All right. Shannon, any questions? Okay. Call the vote. All in favor of resolution or ordinance 2022 0-21 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 2-1. All right, next, our next meeting is June 28th, the end of this month. Brings us to agenda item 10. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
I will-